Hello ladies and gentlebeans. I haven't done one of these for a little while, so I thought we would do another one. I've been a bit busy recently, not really doing too much. I've been gaming quite a lot, trying to play some different games, get into some decent other shooters other than Call of Duty, and that's what's in the background at the moment is Ghost Recon Online. It's a free-to-play shooter. You can download it from GhostReconOnline.com. I believe the website is. I'll put the link in the description below where you can download this game from. It's actually pretty good. I'm really enjoying it. It's completely free to play. You don't have to pay anything to play it. There are microtransactions in the game, but you don't have to spend money if you don't want to. So we should get on with the tech news and stuff. First thing I would like to talk about is Apple is testing smart watch designs. Now I don't know how this is going to work out for them, but it seems pretty nifty. Apparently the device is going to use willow glass, a new type of flexible glass that allows it to have like a curved kind of touch screen. And it can be used to make mobile payments. It can be used for navigation, so sort of like your sat nav and that can be on it, or more than likely it'll be sort of like if you're going on a jog or going for a walk, you'll be able to get your walking distances on it and everything like that. Which that could be quite funky. That something that I am really interested in. I mean, a little bit further down the line, we're going to get to the point where it's actually going to be like something from the movies where you're going to actually be able to make phone calls and stuff off your watches. I mean, that's technology skipping forward well, leaps and bounds. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that you'd be watching movies and stuff like that where they had things like where they could dial phone numbers on their watches and stuff like that. I would very much enjoy that. That would be fantastic. I mean, they are going to bring it out with you being able to access your messages from your phone, so your text messages and stuff like that. And it would also be able to monitor your health and activity and stuff like that. So if you are going out for a run, you'll be able to get like your heartbeat monitors and stuff on it like that, and possibly your pedometers and things. It's being developed by Apple and Foxconn, which Foxconn was originally an Nvidia company, but they sort of like parted ways, and Foxconn make a lot of components. You probably don't realise how much they actually make. There's quite a lot of stuff in sort of like general phones and stuff that you have at the moment that are made by Foxconn. But it's apparently going to have a low-powered Bluetooth technology in it and a 1.5-inch touchscreen, and possibly Apple's voice assistant Siri, maybe, that they might put that in to be able to control your phone by talking to the watch, which will be quite cool because you'll be able to tell your watch to phone somebody, which might look a bit weird when you're out and about in public, but who knows? It's something that's something to keep an eye on. Second thing I would like to talk about, there has been PlayStation 4 pricing rumours emerging. Now, apparently the PlayStation 4 is expected to retail exceeding about 40,000 yen. Now I know you were going to see, you probably thought I was going to say pounds or dollars there, but no, 40,000 yen, which converts roughly to around £270, but you've got to add VAT and stuff on top of that. I mean, when the PlayStation 3 launched in the UK, it was £425, and the equivalent that it cost in Japan was £340. So obviously, a majority of the UK pricing hikes and stuff like that is made by the VAT and things like that. Now, we know that the Xbox is also expected to launch this year, the new Xbox, the 720 if you will, or I prefer to call it the 1080, because if they bring out a console that can only do 720 again, I am going to be royally pissed off. But I don't know whether PlayStation are going to release in a price. I mean, I know it's only speculation at the moment, but releasing sort of like a speculated price range of something like this, I think it's probably a bad idea, because Microsoft then have the point of saying, well, we've just released ours cheaper. The PlayStation 3 was ludicrously expensive when it came out. and majority of people that did buy it, I mean, not just because they enjoy PlayStation and stuff like that, but a lot of people bought it as more of a home entertainment system, as I say, rather than a games console. I mean, the Xbox is still ahead in sales, but the PlayStation is slowly catching up. I wouldn't mind seeing a fairly lower price, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I know they're £270 equivalent to what they're expecting the PlayStation 4 to come out as. I mean, that's a slight lot cheaper than the 425 that the PlayStation 3 was, but we'll see. I mean, I would like to see the prices come down a little bit more on them. I mean, because they're beginning to, console gaming and stuff like that is beginning to become sort of a fact of life and stuff now. It's not just, back in the day it was just for the nerds and stuff like that that like to play games and that, but now it seems to be more and more just everyday people that pick them up. I mean, a lot of them will pick up the Wii's and stuff like that, the Wii U's and things like that, if they're going to be family games and that. But we'll see. I wouldn't mind for it to be a little bit cheaper, but VAT in the UK and you get royally shafted. Third thing I would like to talk about, and this is aimed at anybody who enjoys Dead Space, and I aim this really at X-Grad because I know he absolutely loves that game. But Dead Space 3 has had a few in-game glitches for people to undermine the microtransaction stores. Apparently they've been able to find workarounds and stuff so that people can get unlimited items here, there and everywhere rather than having to use the microtransaction store. Now, that's going to prove costly for EA until they fix it, which inevitably they will fix it. But I mean, it's a game like this that doesn't need microtransactions in and stuff like that. I mean, you pay £40 for the game, or say $60-70 for the game, and then they expect you to pay more money as well. I mean, good on people that finding these workarounds and stuff like that, I say. I mean, why should you have to pay £40 and $60-70 for a game and then have to pay more to get some stuff? I mean, I know it's not, you don't have to pay money for Dead Space 3, but there are games out there where they literally, you cannot go forward in the game without actually buying something. And I really do hope that games aren't going to go too far in this direction. I think they do this mainly to combat piracy more than anything. I mean, obviously, because people aren't going to pirate a game where you've got a microtransaction store in it, where most of the stuff you need to buy rather than just loot farm and stuff like that. I mean, I can understand in games like what's in the background here, Ghost Recon. I mean, it's a completely free game. You don't have to pay anything to download it. You pay for your internet connection and that's it. You get this game. You don't have to pay any money at all if you don't want to in this game. I haven't spent any money in this game so far. You get your Zen points, as they're called, each time you level up, and if you do well in the game and if you win a game, and them Zen points can then be used to buy weapons and armor and stuff like that. Obviously, there are some things in this game that do have to be purchased by real money, which majority of it is more cosmetic stuff and sort of like XP boosts and stuff like that that need to be purchased with real money. But to be quite honest with you, even the likes of like Call of Duty and stuff like that, I mean, if you need an XP boost, then what's the point? I mean, I can understand people wanting to get to higher levels quicker and faster and everything like that, but it's just, in my view, XP boosts are another form of boosting, basically. Well, it says it in their name. It says it directly in the name that it's an XP boost. It's just another form of boosting, and we all know how annoyed we get with people who boost in Call of Duty. So how is XP boosting any different? I mean, I know it's legit within the game, but it's not really that different. Well, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. This game has players got a few more seconds left on it. Let's just probably say it's probably got another couple of minutes or so left on it. I'll just run through a few things that I've noticed with this game. I am actually thoroughly enjoying it. I haven't been able to get into very many games. There's not a whole lot of people playing this, and I don't see why, because it's a fantastic cover-based shooter. I mean, I haven't played a cover-based shooter really since Rainbow Six, and I absolutely loved Rainbow Six. It was fantastic. Of Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2, me and Xgrad and another chap that we met on Xbox by the name of Snakebite 1983, Scarlet Prophet, and another guy on Xbox, Dark Desperado, and many other people. We absolutely loved Rainbow Six, and it was one of the games that we would play every single night without fail, and we were actually pretty good at it until we start going back on it again now, and you realise that the only people that are still playing it are the people that have played it since it came out. I mean, I can't really put that much time into a shooter, to be honest. I mean, I really enjoy Battlefield, but you play it too much and you just get bored of it. But I am really enjoying this Ghost Recon Online. I never played the Ghost Recon Future Soldier. And I don't know how identical this is. It seems identical. There are a lot more futuristic stuff in this. I mean, as you see, I've got this shield on my back which allows me to charge forward. You've seen me do that in this video already. And you've got some sort of like things on your legs to allow you to run unlimited amounts. But I really enjoy cover-based shooters. It makes everything more tactical rather than just running around, running and gunning. I mean, as you can see there, when I come out of cover and I go into zoom, you get like a little thing that gives me a critical percentage chance. If I'm in cover, I get a higher critical percent chance than what I do outside of cover, and the longer I stay zoomed in. So it tries to stop the whole running around, aiming down sights, shooting. You have to aim down the sights for a certain amount of time to get the maximum amount of damage, which is fantastic. It's something really Call of Duty should take a leaf out of. It would certainly, if not stop, but certainly help reduce the amount of quickscopers and stuff that you get in the Call of Duty games. Even though that the only way that I can see getting rid of quickscopers altogether is just to remove sniper rifles from that game entirely, because I honestly don't see the need for them. There are one or two maps that are about big enough for sniper rifles, and the rest of them are just not designed for it. So I don't think they should be in the game, to be fairly honest. I mean, if you have to have them, if you really think that, oh, I need to have this rifle, you really must have sniper rifles in the game, otherwise it will mess up everything else, then put them in. But do something about the quickscopers, and for God's sake, that bloody sniper rifle that's in the game that you constantly end up getting shot by, where it's like any sort of shot above the waist area is a one-shot kill. That's absolutely pathetic. I actually quite beast on this game. I mean, this is only really this is actually my third game in this. The first game, I think I went 17 for 8. In this, I go about 35 for 6. But this is a tactical-based shooter. There are objectives. It's not all about getting the kills, but I try to move forward as much as I can. I try to take out the enemies as much as I can, but unfortunately my teammates don't seem to move up as much as what I do. I try to move forward, cover, and then somebody else runs forward. Try and force the other people to pop out round the corners so the other person in the cover behind me can take shots at him, forces him back into cover, then I can run forward. Slowly move your way up. Play it like a proper tactical shooter should be played, like we used to play Rainbow Six, when you used to play Attack and Defend. If you were attacking the package, you'd slowly move forward, you'd slowly move down into the area where you actually got the package, and then slowly move your way back up again, because cover shooters are notoriously difficult if you're not used to them. If you're just used to running and gunning Call of Duty style, then they're extremely difficult to get used to. I mean, you're not going to be running around mowing down 30, 40 people in this game without using the cover system. If you can, then you're either hacking, which I'm not someone to say that somebody is hacking. I mean, I got accused of it the other day on Black Ops. I got double VSAT, double dogs and double swarm on hijacked. I got accused of hacking on there. Thankfully, nobody accused me of hacking when I went 92 for 8 on raid and I got quad VSAT, triple dogs and triple swarm. Nobody accused me of hacking them, which baffled me. I mean, a lot of people left, but nobody accused me of hacking. But I really am enjoying this game. I wish there was more people playing it, and I really do hope that if you do watch this video, and you enjoy the tactical-based cover shooters and stuff like that. I mean, I think this game is a lot more tactical than say the likes of Battlefield. Battlefield is another run and gun type game, and you don't really get as I say, penalised for running around and not playing the objective in Battlefield. I mean, because there's no score streaks or anything like that, unlike what there is in Call of Duty. So all you do is you get slightly less points than the other person, and even then sometimes that doesn't even happen, because if you can get a high enough kill to death ratio, then you're going to get a really good score anyway. But I would like to see more tactical based shooters. I think they are slowly dying out. I mean, I am thoroughly enjoying this. I just say I wish there were more people playing it, and if you do enjoy the tactical based covering shooter and stuff like that, please download it, give it a try. It's completely free. You've got absolutely nothing to lose, so download it. The link is in the description below as to where you download it from. It's about just under 3 gig, I think the download is, and then obviously you have to have a Uplay account as well, so make sure you sign up to Uplay beforehand. I am DrRodneyMckay as always on Uplay and on mostly everything else. If you can't find me under DrRodneyMckay, just try DrRodneyMckay, because they are the two personas that I mainly go by. If I can't have one of those two, then I pick from a random bunch of others that I've got. But majority of the time, any sort of decent game that I pick up, more or less on release, is going to have me as GW.RodneyMckay or just DrRodneyMckay. This game, I will actually say, this game is in open beta at the moment, so it's not completely finished. There are only 3 maps available. One of them is this one that you see me playing on now, obviously. There's another one sort of like on a submarine base type level, where there's just one capture point and you have to capture it and hold it for as long as you can. But I am really enjoying this, and the other one I have not had the opportunity to play that yet. I'm not quite sure what it is. It seems like a slightly smaller map than this one. This map here reminds me a lot of Operation Metro. There's a lot of choke points and stuff like that. But it's really fun. It is really fun. I just wish there were more people playing it. So if you do enjoy these type of games, then come play with me. Help me win some more. Right, this game is over now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.